box breathing gets a lot of attention for good reason, and I want to say there's a bit of a dark side to box breathing. Let's do the dark side first. So the dark side of box breathing is that many people, when they do it, hyperventilate. The trick is to do box breathing without hyperventilating, and I'll tell you how. It's not that hard once we know that there's a tendency to do it. And I realize I probably should describe box breathing first. Here it is. It's simple. We take a breath in for a certain amount of time, then we hold for a certain amount of time, we breathe out for a certain amount of time, and then we hold for a certain amount of time. 4 steps to it, that's our box. Most of the time it's done as a perfect square. In other words, same amount of time in, same hold, out, hold. And that's the way we'll do it. Just as you can imagine, there are complexities we can build into that. I'm going to hold some of those back. When we actually get into the breath practices in the subscription, we'll play with it a bit more. But to learn the foundation of it is key. Generally, it's done as a 4-4-4-4. So let's do that. Now, in the description or in the subscription, I will place some other breath pacers in there that go 4, 5, 6. I think we've even got, maybe we've got a 7 in there. We'll see. Point is, let you stretch yourself a bit and try some of the other ones. But here we go. Let's do the 4-4-4-4. So a breath in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And that's the practice. Now, hopefully with that number of repetition, you actually got more comfortable with it. If you felt like you were building up a debt with it, believe it or not, that most frequently is a sign that you were hyperventilating. So you're actually moving more air than what you needed. And I know that sounds counterintuitive. We usually think of that as, oh my gosh, I'm not getting enough air. But no, we know when we use technology that when people get that feeling, it's usually because the breath has been too big. So I encourage you, and we'll do it one more time, to let your breath be on the subtle side. Don't torture yourself with it. You're not meant to really restrain your breathing, but to know that to do it quietly where you relax into it makes it better. So let's try it one more time. So in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Relax, release, 2, 3, 4. Relax is also good. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Now let me tell you a little bit more about the reason we do box breathing. It is not the normal way to breathe, so this isn't how you should be breathing. We do this to bump up CO2. All right, so we're literally decreasing the amount of air we move per minute, allowing carbon dioxide to build a bit more because very cool things happen when we do that. If you've read the book, Breathwork Exposed, or done the class Optimal Breathing Blueprint, I go through the chemistry behind that. If that's new to you, I encourage you to jump into that. If you know that, well, now you've just gotten validation. This is a very constructive, good for the nervous system way to gently build up CO2 in the blood. Know that it's a good thing. All right, let's move on to the next.